So now we will continue with the basal ganglia. In the previous class we have studied about the components of basal ganglia and the functions of basal ganglia. Now we will study about the applied physiology of basal ganglia. One of the important disease which is related to basal ganglia is Parkinson disease. Parkinson disease is a slowly progressive degenerative disease of nervous system which is associated with destruction of brain cells which produce dopamine. It is named after the discoverer James Parkinson. It is also called as Parkinsonism or paralysis agitans. A great boxer by name Muhammad Ali is affected by Parkinsonism because of repeated blows he might have received on head, resulting in the damage of brain cells producing dopamine. The causes of Parkinson disease. Parkinson disease occurs due to lack of dopamine caused by damage of basal ganglia. Damage of basal ganglia usually occurs because of the following causes. First one is viral infection of brain like encephalitis. Second one is cerebral arteriosclerosis. Third one is injury to basal ganglia. And fourth one is destruction or removal of dopamine in basal ganglia. It occurs mostly due to long-term treatment with antihypertensive drugs. Parkinsonism due to the drugs is known as drug-induced Parkinsonism. And the fifth cause is unknown causes. Parkinsonism can occur because of the destruction of basal ganglia due to some unknown causes. This type of Parkinsonism is called idiopathic Parkinsonism. The next one is about the signs and symptoms of Parkinson disease. Parkinson disease develops very slowly and the early signs and symptoms may be unnoticed for months or even for years. Often the symptoms start with a mild noticeable tremor in just one hand. Following are the signs and symptoms of Parkinson disease. The first symptom is tremor. In Parkinson disease, the tremor occurs during rest, but it disappears while doing any work. So, it is called as static tremor or resting tremor. It is also called drum beating tremor as the movements are similar to beating a drum. And then the second symptom is slowness of movements. Over the time, the movements start slowing down, which is called as bradykinesia, and it takes a long time even to perform a simple task. The third symptom is poverty of movements. Poverty of movements is the loss of all automatic associated movements. Because of absence of the automatic associated movements, the body becomes like a statue. It means when a person is walking, his upper limb or his hands will not move. And there will be no facial expression, there will be no proper facial expression like blinking and smiling, etc. Then the fourth symptom is rigidity. Stiffness of muscles occur in limbs, resulting in rigidity of limbs. The muscular stiffness occurs because of increased muscle tone, which is due to the removal of inhibitory influence on gamma motor neurons. So it causes rigidity of muscles. Then the fifth one is a particular gait is seen here in the Parkinson's disease. This gait is called as Festinant gait. So gait means it is a manner of walking. Manner of walking is called as gait. The patient loses the normal gait in case of Parkinson disease. The gait in Parkinson disease is called as Festinant gait. The patient walks quickly in short steps by bending forward as if he is going to catch up the center of gravity. Then the sixth symptom is speech problems. Many patients, they develop speech problems. They may speak very softly or sometimes rapidly. The words are repeated many times. Finally, the speech becomes slurred and they hesitate to speak. Then the seventh symptom is emotional changes. Because of all these changes there in the body which are mentioned earlier, a person will be emotionally upset. Then the eighth symptom is dementia, that is loss of memory. In later stages, some patients may develop this dementia. So these are the signs and symptoms of Parkinson's disease.